Hello there, everyone. This is TTM Studio in my Think Africa series. Think Africa. Think sovereignty. Think Niger. Think Mali. Think Burkina Faso. Think Guinea. We are going through critical times, people. I hope you are well everywhere you are. Every people of African descent, north, south, east, west, I hope you are well. I am coming today to call your attention. For years and years, we've had Pan-Africanists, Patrice Lumumba. We've had Thomas Sankara, peace to their souls. We've had, and recent ones, Professor Lumumba, Julius Malema of South Africa, Kemi Seba, Nathalie Yam, and Mr. Yamsi, Professor Yamsi Franklin. I call the last three, I call them the Holy Trinity. In fact, I'm going to make a video on that. For the last few years, these are people that have championed calls for Africa to wake up and to take the bulls by the horns. Well, it is sad because with all these calls, things are not always on our side, because we've got 15 colonies in Africa in the 21st century. So we've got our African brothers in countries, in the French-speaking countries, who are still called colonies. And you can't move forward leaving your brother behind. And I think that's what has been plaguing us for years. That's probably why we haven't been able to do anything, because you can't design an economy, you can't design an economic structure when you cannot operate with the people around you, when you cannot sell to your next neighbor, when you cannot buy from your next neighbor. You cannot operate an economic system like that. And that is what is going on in Africa. The forces, the white forces of evil have always, connived to keep us apart. And sometimes it's our fault, we fall into it. Sometimes we are complacent. But things are beginning to turn around. We are seeing countries like Mali, Burkina Faso, Guinea, Niger trying to take France's foot off their neck. Hence the reason for this video. I'm calling on all Africans, especially English-speaking Africans, to not take your eyes off the ball. We've done that for a long time. We've left our French-speaking brothers behind. After independence, most English-speaking Africans had their independence and moved on. And, as if the rest of Africa had independence. But it hasn't been like that. The rest of Africa never had independence like the English-speaking Africans. The French-speaking Africans have stayed inside French colony, under French domination. And that's why, if you listen to people like Malema, that's what he's been saying for ages. Sorry, there's something not right here.